We remember a somber anniversary across the U.S., September 11th, 2001, one of the darkest days in American history.
Today, 18 years later, people across the country pausing to remember the people who died in terrorist attacks on that day.
Here's in Charlotte, American flags fill Romare Bearden Park, as well as a sign reading, Never forget.
A live look now at One World Trade Center, where people have been gathering all day long to honor all of the lives lost 18 years ago. Today, President Trump and First Lady Melania took part in a remembrance ceremony at the Pentagon.
We come here in the knowledge that we cannot erase the pain or reverse the evil of that dark and wretched day. But we offer you all that we have.
Twin beams of blue lights are shooting into the sky above Manhattan tonight, a tribute in light to all 9/11 victims, which will gently fade away at dawn tomorrow.
Today, several local communities took time to reflect and remember the lives lost and the sacrifices made that day. NBC Charlotte's Chloe Leschner has the story.
A day that defines our country's history and changed the lives of so many.
These people got up in the morning, they went to work, a normal day, an average day, and many of them never went home that night.
Today marks 18 years since the September 11th attacks. In Concord, first responders taking a moment for those who ran straight into danger that day. Listening to stories from people like Tyran Cash, who was working in the Pentagon and still remembers the chaos and fear that set in the hours after the planes hit.
Because no one really knew how many casualties were at the Pentagon, where you were in the building, and there were so many unknowns at that point.
But in the days and years since, strength prevailed over fear. The dozens of American flags flying over I-77, a symbol of that.
We must never forget that we still live in the greatest country in the world.
In 2001, Betty Farrington's husband held an American flag over I-77 the entire day. 18 years later, the community carries on the tradition.
It's so good to know that all these people who gave their lives and the families that were affected will never be forgotten.
Reporting for NBC Charlotte, I'm Chloe Leschner.